Hello and welcome to another edition of News Showcase. I am Priya, Tamil Nadu's first artificial intelligence news presenter. Chief Minister M.K. Stalin has said that the precautionary measures in place in the state reduced the damage caused by the cyclonic storm. Stalin visited the control room set up at the corporation headquarters in Chennai to assess the damage and casualties caused by the storm. He said when compared to the devastation caused by bad weather in the past, the damage from Monday's rainfall was much less. He also said the state invested 4,000 crore rupees in safeguards against bad weather. Stalin said the state will urge the federal government to provide 5,000 crore rupees in assistance to repair the damages caused by the storm. Cyclone Michaung was the most powerful to hit Tamil Nadu this season. After pounding Chennai and parts of Tamil Nadu, Cyclone Michaung is poised to batter the neighboring state of Andhra Pradesh. About 8 districts on the path of the powerful cyclone have been placed on a state of high alert. Wind speeds are expected to reach about 110 kilometers an hour when it makes landfall. Chief Minister Y.S. Jagan Mohan Reddy has directed the officials to treat the storm as a major challenge. Reports said special officers have been deployed in 11 districts that could bear the full force of the storm. 2 crore rupees have been allotted to each of them as aid for humanitarian handouts, as well as repairs and restoration work. Reports also said 300 field camps are on standby. Cyclone Michaung knocked out power supply to many areas in Chennai. Authorities said electricity will be restored gradually. The storm brought power lines down, plunging most areas into darkness, and the blackout lasted for more than 24 hours, causing enormous hardship to residents. Many small businesses such as restaurants and food vendors closed due to the power cut, and those that stayed open was mobbed by customers as demand for food was very high in the wake of the storm. A public holiday was declared on Monday and Tuesday across the state as a precautionary measure. The holiday has been extended for schools and colleges till Wednesday. Cyclone Michaung forced the cancellation of hundreds of scheduled flights at the airport in Chennai on Monday. Reports said the private carrier, Indigo alone, grounded more than 500 of its services, operating in and out of Chennai. Indigo also cancelled 60 flights today, and 15 aircraft remain parked at the airport. The aircraft were grounded after flooding hit the runways. Vistara, another private airline, cancelled about 10 flights. Air authorities decided to abort all takeoffs and landings during the height of the storm, triggered by the cyclone swirling over the Bay of Bengal. Reports said, after it stopped raining in Chennai, authorities are now engaged in the difficult task of removing water from the runways and other flooded sections of the airport. Reports say the Congress party has delayed the appointment of a new chief minister in Telangana after it won the polls in the state. There are rumors of opposition within the party to appoint Revanth Reddy as chief minister. The party's victory over the governing BRS was widely attributed to the leadership and strategies of Reddy. Analysts said Reddy had pushed hard to get his men the party's tickets in the polls, and he knew too well that if he did not have enough numbers, he would not stand a chance for the role of chief minister. His supporters have reportedly pointed out that he has the backing of as many as 42 lawmakers within the party and a natural choice for the top job. Reports from Madhya Pradesh say Kamal Nath, the leader of the Congress party, which suffered a crushing defeat in the polls, has been asked to go. The poor performance by the Congress party comes amid a widespread sense of a huge anti-incumbency wave against Chief Minister Shivraj Singh Chauhan. The Congress won just 66 seats in the 230-member assembly, while Chauhan's BJP swept up 163 seats. Observers believe the Congress party's campaign lacked an edge. The number of public meetings and rallies it held was almost half that of the BJP. They said this affected communication with the voters and made the party unable to carry its message across. Kamal Nath is a former chief minister, a veteran politician, and an election strategist. Reports say Bihar Chief Minister Nitish Kumar and Samajwadi Party leader Akhilesh Yadav will both skip Wednesday's India bloc meeting. They have become the second and third high-profile leaders to skip the meet called by the Congress, underlining the growing rift in the group. The India alliance was formed to unite opposition parties to defeat the BJP of Prime Minister Narendra Modi in the general elections next year. Tamil Nadu's DMK party is one of the 26 members in the alliance. On Monday, Bengal Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee said she would not attend the meeting. The key leaders pulling out of the meeting comes after the Congress party was defeated in state elections in Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh, and Chhattisgarh. One of India's biggest cities, Kolkata, has emerged as the country's safest city for the third consecutive year. The rankings were issued after comparison among 19 cities with over 20 lakh population. The National Crime Records Bureau said Kolkata, the capital of West Bengal state, recorded the least number of cognizable offences per lakh population among metropolitan cities. The Bureau in its report said Kolkata reported 86.5 cases of cognizable offences per lakh people in 2022. It was followed by Pune and Hyderabad. Mumbai, Delhi, Chennai, Bengaluru and Hyderabad are the other major cities. Cognizable crimes are those for which cases are registered under sections of the Indian Penal Code and special and local laws. Sources say the head of the banned organization Khalistan Zindabad Force has died in Pakistan. Sources said heart attack was the reason for his death. Lakhbir Singh Road is a relative of Khalistan militant Jarnail Singh Bhindranwale, who was killed by the Indian Army when it stormed the Golden Temple in Amritsar in 1984. Reports said the 72-year-old died in Lahore and he was allegedly involved in terror activities against India. Sources said he was sending drugs, weapons, explosives and tiffin box bombs to Punjab. He is also believed to have been involved in plots to assassinate prominent personalities in the state. He was once arrested in Nepal with 20 kilos of explosives RDX, which he told police he had brought from Pakistan. A top national security advisor to US President Joe Biden is in India to hold talks on various bilateral issues. The visit comes days after the US charged an Indian national with plotting to kill a Khalistan Sikh activist in New York. The US State Department on Monday welcomed a decision of the Indian government to set up a committee to investigate the case. John Feiner leads a delegation to New Delhi to review the progress made in the ambitious US-India Initiative on Critical and Emerging Technology, or ICET, with India's Deputy National Security Advisor, Vikram Misri. They discussed the Middle East, including the recent attacks on commercial vessels in the Red Sea and the importance of safeguarding freedom of commercial navigation. The United Nations has warned of panic and an even more hellish scenario following Israel's fresh evacuation orders in Gaza. Using social media and leaflet drops, Israel's military has ordered the evacuation of a fifth of Khan Yunis, the main city in southern Gaza. Aid groups say people are running out of places to flee. The number of displaced Gazans has almost doubled to 1.9 million in less than 3 weeks. The Israeli military continues to push southwards, saying they are expanding ground operations to cover all areas of the Palestinian territory. Gaza's main telecommunications firm has said all internet and communications lines are down. A truce between Israel and Hamas militants collapsed on December 1st after both sides swapped hostages and prisoners. The UK government has announced radical action to bring immigration down, including hiking the minimum salary that skilled foreign workers will need for a visa to work in the UK. The move comes after official figures showed net migration to the UK hit a record high in 2022. There's pressure on British Prime Minister Rishi Sunak, who has vowed to reduce new arrivals. The measures include banning overseas students from bringing family members to the UK unless they are on postgraduate research degrees. Interior Minister James Cleverly said that from early next year, skilled overseas workers will have to earn £38,700, up from the current level of £26,200 to qualify for a work visa. Thank you for watching. I am Priya, Tamil Nadu's first artificial intelligence news presenter. Do tune in, same time tomorrow, for a roundup of the latest news and updates in India and around the world.